Hello everyone, welcome to Divine and Wild Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we're gonna go over, should you stay or should you go? Is it time to move on, or is it worth your while to wait around? This is a love and romance related pick a card, so whoever you have in mind, the first person that comes into mind is the person that the reading will be about. If you are totally new to this channel, I warmly welcome you to this community. I am an energy reader, and this channel is all about tarot readings, channeled messages, and connecting with the divine. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. If you're totally new to pick a card specific videos, all you have to do is pick a number between 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or you can look over here and you can choose between pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Whatever you're most intuitively drawn to. And then all you have to do is go down to the description box below and find the number that you chose, click on the timestamp, and that is where your reading will start today. And without further ado, let's start with group number 1. Hello group number 1, how are we all doing today? Thank you so much for your ongoing support. If you'd like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. And let's find out, is it worth your while to stick around in this partnership, situationship, whatever your situation is? We'll look deeply into that, and also maybe it might be a good idea to move on from that, and we'll see what that looks like as well. Alright, so the first few things that I see for you guys, group number 1, is that both parties right now is looking, both you and your person is looking deeply at whether, you know, how this connection is affecting both of you emotionally. How much do you actually feel for the person? How much do they truly? And I feel like your person deeply cares about you. They don't want to hurt you, and they don't want to jump into conclusions. They're truly in a state of mind where they're being as considerate as they can possibly be. Whether it, you know, however you have taken the connection, however you have been, you know, dealing with it with your person, they have truly been as considerate as they possibly can. I feel like for both of you, more so on your side, there are so many opportunities in career. That's also what's sort of distracting the partnership and creating maybe a little bit of distance. You're not sure what to do about how to balance your personal life and this connection, and also all of the things that are happening in career. And so what's really going on for this connection, though, whoever that has wronged you, or maybe whoever has done whatever, it can even be on your side. If you have done something that wasn't considerate, and or maybe your person that have hurt you, I feel like everything in the end will come to balance, as in karma will really fix the situation for you guys, and what's fair will be done fairly. So that also can be translated in that I feel like a lot of you guys will get a proper explanation of what actually happened. You guys will be clarity will certainly be delivered for you guys. It's not going to be, you know, you're not going to be left in the dark. I feel like true clarity, whether it is directly from them through communications, or for others of you, it'll be from the universe, where you have like a sudden moment of realization that, like, oh my gosh, I remember when you were the person that was in the other person's shoes, and now you're like, oh my god, I didn't realize I was behaving this way. Or it's like this connection has served a really massive learning process for you guys. It served a purpose of you guys really understanding so much about yourself and life and relationships, so many things. So this connection was meant to make you guys see so much more that's going on that then meets the eye. What's going on with your person right now is that she or he is absolutely just confused, don't know who to believe, don't know like who to listen to. Like she or he has got so many intuitive nudges, like, you know, she feels like he intuitively feels that, you know, she should, you know, be distant from you for whatever reason, or, you know, that she or he should be talking to this person and doing that and this. And so there's just too many options and too many things to think of and consider. And just in general, your person is going through quite a bit in life in terms of just there's so much on their plate right now. So that comes up from the Six of Cups, where, you know, it's not that, you know, I said that there are options, but it's not that she or he has options in terms of the dating or romance. It's that your person has just a lot going on in their life, and they cannot see clearly, and so they're almost stunned by, it's like when you have so many options and so many things to think about, sometimes you just stand still. You're just shaken up and you're just in shock. You're just like, hey, like there's 10 things in front of me. What do I do? Like she or he is just simply taking a step back and looking at what the heck is even going on in life, with you, with work, with everything. So also your person right now is going through some sort of an awakening moment, so that can be quite overwhelming in itself. So when someone is going through a judgment period, an awakening period, you know, something quite life-changing, you know, the way they think, it's like they just suddenly had a massive aha moment, and they are just processing what has even been brought to their attention in terms of life, like how they even deal with their finances and what they even want in life. I feel like some of the people that you're dealing with, group number 1, their perception of life has shifted a little bit, how they see life has shifted a little bit, and so they're really changing and evolving as an individual, regardless of what's really happening. But right now, what's really happening for them is that internally they're shifting a lot. As an individual, the way they see life is shifting, the way they are living and being as an individual is shifting and moving around subconsciously as well. So this is the time where someone definitely would pull back a little bit and take a second to look at everything and just process. You know, when, you know, coming from a personal experience, when I'm going through a tower moment or a judgment moment, I find myself sleeping a lot. So your person just simply might be sleeping a lot or doing whatever it means that is self-care to them. So in translation to how other people can be experiencing that type of energy, it might feel like they're not putting effort into it anymore, or they may have put you on in the back burner in terms of priorities. And it's not that because they wanted to not give you the value and love and attention that you deserve. It's more so that they're so consumed in their own personal matters. They're so consumed and overwhelmed by life in general. It's so not to do with you. I don't see them feeling like there's anything against you. It's actually more so, group number 1, that they have so much going on for them right now in terms of internal shifting and information to be processed, what's going on in life. They're just a little bit overwhelmed in general. That is the key thing going on here. They're also, not only is it that they're going through a lot in life in terms of how they see things, how their perceptions are, what clarity they have, or what things that, you know, seem unclear to them, like all of the above. They are keeping their emotions sort of closer to themselves because they all it is that they pulled their energy back into themselves because they, as an individual, needed some attention. Like you know, everyone goes to episodes like this. You know, there are episodes and phases where you're out there, you're being a social butterfly, you're experiencing life and you're taking it all in. And then there are moments in life where you do just hermit away and experience life with yourself and go for a massage or just take extra naps, reading books. And so your person right now is just pulling their energy back in to really assess what has happened over the course of the last few months. Also, I feel like your person is just really basking in the successes that they have achieved. I feel like there is a level of success and achievement that they have gotten to where they are just, you know, they're really just letting themselves be themselves. I feel like your person is, you know, I don't know what the relationship really was like. Maybe let's get into that as well. But right now they are, there's two sides to this. So for some of you guys, your person is really just thinking about what they actually want as the perfect picture of what they want to create in this lifetime, and they are not sure. Right now, they just want to clarify exactly what they want. For others of you guys, your person is simply just basking in family time, basking in their achievements, basking in all the things that they currently have, and, you know, just taking a step back and sitting and lounging in all the successes that they have already achieved. And for others of you, it is about them, you know, being in tune with their life and what they actually want and how they want to achieve it. And now that they have so much more clarity and it's like the grounds kind of has shaken up for them, they are, you know, they're highly emotional though. They do see, okay, let's take a deeper look at this. How do they see the connection with you? Group number one. I feel like they may have been a little bit more demanding. Oh my gosh, so super demanding. Oh, okay, there's two sides to this. So whether maybe group number one, look, your person feels like either you have been extra demanding and that they don't think that they can fulfill your wishes and dreams, and so they walked away from it. They may have walked away from this partnership, this connection, because they feel like they couldn't meet your standards, they couldn't meet your expectations. For others of you, whichever one resonates, I feel like, you know, there's two sides to this story and two people in this connection. So whether it is you or them, I feel like one person walked away from it because one person was being a little bit too demanding, or it's that the person feels like they have all these standards and boundaries and wishes that they want to fulfill, and so they realize that you can't get that for them, and so they walked away from it. Either way, someone in this partnership walked away from it, or at least severely distanced themselves from this partnership, because it's about something about rules, something about discipline, something about standards, and also the wishes and desires. Like something wasn't fully lining up at all in terms of that. So let's see. I'm gonna redo your whole spread here so we can get clear messages. By the way, do you guys enjoy more love-related pick a cards? Because I find that a lot of my pick a cards are not love-related. I'd have to really be intentional with creating love and romance pick a cards, because I'm like 8 pick a cards deep, and then I realize, wait, none of these are romance related. So please share what you would like to see more of on this channel. And I mean, it's a small channel, so I read all of you guys' comments, so please feel free to suggest anything you'd like to see, and I will most likely consider it. So what will it be like if you moved on from this connection? Group number one, how will that look like? How will you feel? How will you be as an individual if you moved on from this connection? You know what? Let's do 2 spreads. One if you moved on, and then one if you stayed. So if you moved on from this connection, group number one, what would that look like? Well, that's interesting. Well, first of all, I feel like you guys will be doing pretty damn well. Group number one, you guys. Okay, let's just get one more card and then we'll like dive right into it. Okay, how will group number one be if they fully moved on from this connection? All right, oh, that's nice. Okay, so there's a lot happening here. I'm trying to fit it all into the camera space here. But anyway, we'll start Page of Swords. Look, I feel like if you fully moved on from this connection, you will actually feel like you'll have this bump of energy. You'll have this bump of and like you get all these new ideas. You're going to be excited again about life because you're like, oh my God, the possibilities are endless. Now that this person is out of my life, like this, I'm getting energy from just feeling feeling into how you will be without your person. So if that's not already a sign that you maybe should just move on. And it's not even just about simply moving on from this connection. I feel like maybe some of you guys had expectations or just something heavy about the way you guys were doing it. It wasn't working for both of you guys. So it's the changing of the way of being. I feel like in this case scenario, so let's look at this. Page of Swords, new ideas, newfound realizations, and just looking at what the possibilities are. It's endless and the energy feels young and fun and excited and exciting. So let's look. Magician, you have everything it takes to create the new life that you want to do without this person. If you moved on from this person, I feel that you guys will truly find a way to manifest bigger fish in the sea, manifest a life that you truly want. You guys have a lot of good things going on outside of this connection. You guys have a lot of good things going on. That is like, I can't even emphasize how capable you guys are in as an individual, in career, in life, and in attracting things as well. So it's really about fine-tuning, you know, maybe your journaling habits, you know, your thought patterns, and rewiring your brain, and even up-leveling that into actually being more specific in what you're creating in your life and how you want to get there. So it feels like it even gets more and more positive here, like new burst of energy, ideas, excitement for, you know, what's to come, which is great. You guys will be manifesting. You guys are already doing that. And it's so cool that you guys are already doing that. And then you guys will be celebrating. I feel like it's just this, you'll get the spike of energy. You'll feel like you're at this higher vibrational state of being already, and then having all these resources to do whatever the heck you want and create whatever the heck you want. And then you have Three of Cups, which is about celebration, meeting people, being with your friends, being around new energies and familiar energies, nurturing friendships, and going out there and having just a freaking good time. So I do see, and then the Empress is here. Like, how does it get even more positive? Like, if you guys moved on from this connection that you're thinking about, it's just this very gradual and steady forward momentum into an upward momentum as well. That you guys will become this whole and complete individual that that is literally going to happen. Fertile energies to create, you know, a business, a new partnership. After a while of you experiencing this high, I do see you guys slowing down just a little bit, maybe down the road, maybe in like between 1 month from now, or from whenever you decide to actually move on, a month to 2, maybe 3, you'll have this moment of stagnation where you're like, okay, I decided what I wanted, and you have done all the action steps to get there, and I feel like there will be just a moment where there's a delay. So there will be a very quick delay. It's very momentary. So there's like almost a calm before the storm will happen, and you'll experience that. Then, oh my gosh, you will definitely meet someone that is so equal to you and so divinely right for you as well. Whether if that means, I feel like for some of you in group number 1, it's reconnecting with the person you're inquiring about down the road once you and that person has made their realizations, transformations, and gone through life a little bit to have those moments of realization and growing up a little bit to do as well. So for some of you guys is reconnecting with this person. I see that full circle happening. But for a lot of you in group number 1, it's meeting someone else else entirely different that is so much more on your level, so much more right for you, where they actually feel like they can give you what you need and make you happy. And for you too, like, you'll be able to satisfy your partner's needs so much more than what you currently have. And so yeah, again, like, for some of you it is reconnecting with the person we originally were talking about, but for others of you it is connecting with someone new and someone that is so much more aligned with who you are as a person. So regardless of who it is, I do see this very obvious progression of, once you decide to move on and actually do that, you will gain a lot of energy, momentum upwards. It is an upward and forward energy, I feel. So it's really healthy, and it is definitely, Spirit is giving a lot of energy towards that idea, because it will definitely be something that is more aligned with what you're actually looking for in life. And then just a small quick pause in that journey, and then, coming into unionship with someone totally new. And I do see this, I feels like something in between 6 to 9 months. This whole process will take, so it'll take a few minutes for this to all come to fruition. But I feel like it is a very clear and concise, straightforward journey and sequence of events. So what did we want to look at besides that, though? Oh, okay, let's look at what will happen if you waited around. And that sounds horrible. Don't wait around, please. Just live your life and be who you want to be and do what you want to do. But if you were to give this person a second chance and just sort of nurture it still and give it attention, how would you feel? How would you feel, group number 1, if you were to just stay around and, nurture this partnership and give it the time and attention that, you would be giving it? Group number 1. Oh geez, it feels like a little bit of back and forth, doesn't it? Okay, so again, I feel, okay, there's that Queen of Swords that came up again. So I feel like there will certainly be boundaries that you need to, okay, this is, if I were to choose what looks and feels better, the moving on situation feels so much better for you guys. So, but let's get deep into this for a second. So we have here, I feel like if you guys decided to stick around and just tough it out, whatever you want to call it when it comes to this partnership, and just be in it and commit to it energetically. So you guys will, find yourself trying to distract yourself, doing what you do, and, learning. You guys will put your energy into work and studying and doing something that grows your mind, because it's like you're sticking around in this connection, but you're also trying to find ways to distract yourself from it, so you're not so focused on it. Like, you're like half in, half out, but you're fully energetically in it, but you want to not put too much energy into it, because you have been, you feel like this connection isn't fully going yet. So you don't want to get too heartbroken. I feel like you don't want to get too affected by it. So it's like you will find ways to distract yourself and keep your head up high, and be as independent as you possibly can. Who's this? So I feel like your person feels like they have an upper hand in the situation, as if like they are able to control you. It's like, I feel like it doesn't feel super healthy, to be honest. This connection feels just slightly toxic right now. I feel like there is the capability of it being a healthy partnership. I just feel like your person feels like they have the upper hand, which is never healthy. Like, it should be equal. There should be equal respect, and the equal, like, there's that give and take in a partnership. And I feel like your person is like sitting on their throne and just seeing how you do what you do and judging you for what you do. And then They do see you though, as someone that they can, like, you guys are close to them. Like, they see that you are someone that they can confide in. They see that your opinions are something that they consider. But at the same time, because like there is that friendship and there is that mutual respect, there is that emotional connection, and there is that level of love that's happening between you guys. There is that pureness underneath it all, but for some reason this connection just feels like pushing and pulling, and just something is like you guys are fighting. You guys both have swords, you both have dreams and wishes and desires in life. At the same time, you guys are almost fighting each other in terms of energetically, like, what do you want, what did they want? And now both of you, and then in that case, you guys will feel like it's just a little bit exhausting, to be honest. This feels a little bit of an exhausting situation. It's like, it's one person, whether it's you or the other person, it's like someone hasn't really decided exactly what they want in this situation, and so they're falling back on making excuses of why it's not working, or why this is a burden, or why this is feeling heavy. Because when two people are fully willing to make it happen, they will find a way. If two people are willing to make this work, they will find all the reason in the world to make it happen, to you know, make you happy as well. You guys have to make sure you're both happy internally as an individual first, and then so you come together as happy individuals coming together in this connection. But in this case, I feel like there are just so many uncertainties and doubts right now. So one person or both of you are just making excuses of like what's not working and what's not exactly making you happy, because there's the Queen of Swords, which is about boundaries, rules, and expectations, and it's not really like the healthy type either. Like, this Queen of Swords energy is a little bit harsh in a romantic situation when it comes to emotions and a love partnership. So I do see you guys, group number one, if you guys stuck around and nurtured and gave you know, the time and day and attention to your person right now, I see you guys having a tough time. You will start off being like, okay, let's do this, let's give it a shot, let's look at, you know, what this person's wants and needs are, and your person will be receptive to that. There is that going on where it's not like they're ghosting you. They will give you their attention as well as back to you. It's just that right now it seems like there is this push and pull and back and forth where it's not exactly super productive for some reason. I don't like, this is a general reading, so like whatever that is, it's gonna, I think the most important thing to take away from this, if you were to stick around, is that this energy of you feeling like you're trapped and, you know, you're not sure what to do, and it feels like you're just unnecessarily suffering is gonna happen. And this kind of back and forth fighting, like, this is not the type of energy you want in a partnership. You know, this kind of like fighting back and forth and just feeling like this is not progressing, like it's not a very productive energy. So let's find out what the result of this will be, the outcome. So I see, okay, the good news is, if you guys stick it through this rough patch of this partnership, I do see that you guys will go through this really intense death and rebirth of a situation, because you guys have proven to each other that you guys are sticking through it. You guys are going through this really awful rough patch, but I do actually surprisingly see you guys finding justice in this situation, where this isn't going to be easy. I gotta tell you, like, the death cards, the death card right now that's really apparent is gonna be intense. There will be hard conversations that will need to be had. There will be moments where both of you really need to think about what you exactly want. But I feel like if you guys stuck it out and go through this uncomfortable phase in the partnership, I feel like maybe some of you guys are even married. You guys are actually in a solid relationship. You guys will see the light at the end of the tunnel. The Wheel of Fortune is a very positive card. I feel like right now you guys are turning. The Wheel of Fortune is like at a low point and it can only go up. But that low point, I feel like will kind of keep being that way for quite a bit before it starts turning up. Okay, so, and you know, time is relative. So for some people, a few days feels like a long time, especially when it comes to emotions and relationships. But for some of you, like this might drag on for another month to 2 months to 3 months before you guys really start to experience the Wheel of Fortune and the light of the day, and you guys actually feeling like there will be balance in the end. I feel like it truly will equal out in the long term, and there will be a lot to celebrate in the future with your person. So the Death card, you know, birth, like the death and rebirth of your whole connection, just a full-on revamp of understanding each other and who you are and who he or she is, and then coming full circle in terms of like coming back to a healthy stage of the relationship as totally new people. I see, you know, very positive outcomes actually down the road if you guys were to nurture it and stick it out. So there really is truly two paths here. So yeah, come in. Okay. Yeah, so I think regardless of what you guys decide to do, group number one, both paths lead to very beautiful outcomes. I see you guys, no matter what you choose, the universe and how you guys are doing life right now, you'll be led to very positive outcomes in the end. It's like whatever you choose, actually, you will have a very positive outcome overall. It's just that the short term and foreseeable future, if you were to move on completely, you guys will just have a lighter, funner time where it feels like, you know, it was a good decision. And then you'll have a moment of pause, and then you'll circle back and be with this person in a new way, shape, or form. Or you guys, because you moved on and you chose that path, you may even find a totally new partner that will be better for you. But if you guys stuck around and stuck it through with your person, the outcome is equally great and amazing. It's just that the foreseeable future seems a little bit more dense to me. It feels a little heavier because, you know, hard conversations will need to be had. You guys will need to just figure out what the person wants and needs and all that. I feel like the outcome will be very similar, where if you stuck it out, your person, you guys will come through this. You will come through the dark tunnel and into the light and have a great, jolly, fun time and be in a healthy situation where you guys understand each other and respect each other so much more, and even love each other so much more, and potentially bring the relationship to a whole nother stage. If you guys were to move on, though, I see you guys having an equally great outcome. It's just, it feels a little lighter. It feels like there might be someone else in the picture after you go through the next few months. And whether it's with the, you know, circling back to the same person or meeting someone new and having a brand new connection, I do see you guys experiencing the Sun card, which is so positive. It is so much energy, so charged up, so excited about life, and just being children again, and like child at heart, and just experiencing a really beautiful connection. So I hope this reading made sense for you guys. I feel like a lot of information came through for this one. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 2. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for your ongoing support. and let's find out if you should stay or if you should go from this partnership. So, what is going on here? Both of you or one of you have been receiving quite intense intuitive nudges. You know, when there's a voice in your head or just how your body is reacting to the situation, it's just really strong. So, let's see. Also, if you like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. All right, so, okay, what is your person going through right now? Group number 2, what are they going through right now? Oh, geez, okay. Okay, group number 2. I feel like right now your person is just simply exhausted. They feel like maybe someone was unfair to them. I don't know what happened with you guys. This is a general reading. You can find my private readings catered to specifically your energy in my Etsy shop in the link below if you want that. Although, so your person right now, it's like they're diving into work. They are a little bit disheartened by whatever has happened. They're disheartened and just discouraged by the connection a little bit, or whatever it is that's really gone on. They just feel like they don't have all the answers. They feel like they don't have all the clarity to make the right decision. They don't feel like they feel like there was some unfairness, whether you cheated on the person or they cheated on you, or I don't feel like okay, that's just our small number of you, maybe like 1 or 2 of you guys are watching this, but for others of you, it's like they just don't have, they feel like someone wasn't being fair about something. Someone, you know, in this connection there was injustice and someone lashed out on someone for no reason. There's just something about the energy where they felt like taken aback by it, and just overall, like over time, they feel like they weren't really treated fairly, or, you know, maybe they weren't treating themselves fairly too. There is that side and possibility of just, there is definitely an imbalance, and so they feel exhausted. They feel like the connection has exhausted them, and also they just don't know enough information. The moon card is here, which tells me that either you or your person or both of you guys just don't have enough knowledge and information. Like both of you guys are withholding information, and just the communication is just not happening enough. So at the same time, they're doing their best to follow their intuition. They're following their guidance. They're doing their best to, I mean, whatever that means for them. Like maybe they just need to rest more. Maybe they just simply feel a little tired and exhausted from whatever you guys have gone through. So right now, your person is just putting their energy into their career and their work or their business, and they are just trying to take a break from the partnership, whatever, you know, just taking it easy. Like I don't know what they told you, but the energy is that they just need a second to breathe and to catch their breath again. They're just taking the time to take it slow and relax and meditate and process the situation. I feel like something came true though. That's why I feel like maybe your person hasn't been super faithful in this. Like they might be seeing someone else or talking to someone else. I'm not here to be a homewrecker, but you know, whatever energy comes up, I'm just saying it. And so there is a wishes fulfilled situation. So your person, although they are exhausted and overwhelmed and just also, if some of this information does not resonate with you guys, then feel free to move along and not give the energy into stuff that does not feel like it resonates, okay? So I feel like your person has gotten a wish fulfilled, or that they wish something to happen. It's like they're wishing for someone to message them, or it's almost like they're fantasizing about this ideal life that really they're kind of out to lunch with right now. The feeling, it's like they're being they're putting their energy into work. For sure, that's what's happening. And they're also just, I see them like laying on their bed and contemplating everything that has happened and what they want. And I feel like there are little, like, I feel like there is like another person, like maybe 2 other people that like this person is thinking about. So, but it doesn't feel like it has fully formed yet, as in like it's not a thing, they're just thinking about it quite a lot. So what is group number 2's person going through? So look, your person right now is hermiting away and just looking at all the opportunities. Like, okay, for some of you guys, your person just went through like a moment in business or career or finances where they had a new opportunity and it's like they got a new promotion, and it's their mentality is like so much more into work than romance and personal matters, and they are just trying to distract themselves from all of the mess that comes with when it comes to romance and dating and crushes and partnerships and all of that stuff. It's just their energy right now feels like they're almost annoyed at what's going on in their personal life, and so they're doing their best to just divert their focus into solving problems in their workspace and putting energy into excelling in finances and excelling in their career, and because they feel like they can get so much more done there, and they feel like their business and whatnot needs more attention right now anyway. So regardless of whatever happened to you guys, I feel like in general, they're just a little exhausted and a little tired and need just some moments and some time to really think through what has really happened. So what does your person really want right now? Yeah, like at the end of the day, whatever is going through like with you guys, I feel like some of you guys are in quite a solid partnership with your person, because look, I see that they are highly emotionally in tune with how you feel and how they feel and just what's really going on. They do wish for a family. They do wish for, you know, everyone to be happy and having that beautiful partnership with you or with someone. Like, they do wish for family. They do wish for a happy ending with, you know, they want to have that picture perfect family situation where, you know, having a wife, having a husband, having children, they do want to work towards that. They just right now are exhausted by whatever they're exhausted by. Like, I don't know what it is you guys went through. Like, that's almost besides the matter, because right now we're just dealing with what is happening right now and the connection. So I do see them thinking about, you know, having that perfect life with someone. And for many of you, they're thinking about whether you fit that picture or not. And in other cases, I feel like they are thinking about that potential future with you. And so that thought alone is overwhelming and exhausting them, because they have so much going on in career and work. They have projects they want to finish. They have the emotions that's just starting to bubble up when it comes to you and them. They want family. They want a home. They want a beautiful, beautiful future with you. And in general, they want a family. And so they're really, really taking this seriously. They're taking this connection seriously and seeing, you know, what, like, they're looking at all the potential factors and potential like people that they could be doing this with as well. I feel like most of their energy right now is put towards like, okay, how am I going to make this happen? there's this happening in my life, there's you happening in my life, there is, you know, like my home situation happening, and then there's like career and all these things, and they're just trying to just map out in their head what it is exactly how they can, you know, put all this together. Some things are not clear to them right now. Some things aren't fully, you know, it's like they're really just thinking and pondering things. They're thinking about, you know, how their previous relationship has worked out or what hasn't worked out. And they're thinking, you know, what they can do to improve the situation and what they can learn from their past situations as well, and how they can make, you know, this whole... See, like, I can't even find the words for it because your person hasn't even fully formulated exactly what they even want. So I want to do a totally new spread. Like, they're really in contemplative mood right now. So we're going to do a new spread for you guys, group number 2. Where, okay, if you were to move on, what would that look like? And then another one of if you were to stay and nurture it and give your person the attention and time of your day, what would that look like? So if you were to move on from this situation, if you were to just move on, live your life, and, you know, be Tabby. Okay. So if you were to just move on from this situation, group number 2, moving on, how would you feel and how would you be as an individual? Well, that's good. You have the Queen of Cups and the Emperor happening here. Okay, outcome. If you guys were to move on from this situation, look, I think that you guys won't actually fully move on. I feel like some of you guys really hold this connection quite dear to your heart. And so that tells me that a lot of you guys in group number 2 are like quite committed and in a serious relationship with your person. But for others of you, regardless of how you see this person, if you were to just let it go, move on, live your life, and do your thing, I see you guys taking the moment. Like, at first it's gonna feel like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I don't know if this is the right decision. I don't know if this is really what you want to do. And so there will be moments of doubts in the beginning, but I do see you guys actually making the effort and firm decision of moving on and doing your thing, just living your life, and like not even putting any mind to what's going on with that person, because and then right after that you will experience the Emperor moment where you will just know exactly what you want. You're gonna go do what you're gonna do and just experience your life the way you want to experience it, and have that king energy, that queen and king vibe where like you're just having your moment of independence. You know what you want, things are good, things are going good, things in life are just happening for you. You guys are going to spend the time to relocate your energy and direct that into work. I see you guys actually hammering away in a very positive way in terms of like your career. I see you guys being able to take your finances to a whole nother level. That's what I see you guys in terms of that happening, because look, we're celebrating on your victories as well. There's something to be celebrated. If you guys were to move on and just live your, you know, go on that path of not putting any mind or attention into this connection, I see you guys, yeah, just putting that energy into work and actually celebrating and succeeding in whatever it is that you guys are doing in career. I see you guys having successes, reaching your goals, doing well in life. So I see after this sort of initial phase of actually putting it into action, of moving on and healing from the, you know, relationship a little bit, healing from the distance of this pet connection, I see you guys very swiftly moving into succeeding and accomplishing goals in career. And then right after that, I see someone coming in. I see a love offering. I see a love offering coming in from someone new. Okay, excuse me. So spirit group number 2, is this their original? No. Okay, so I see someone expressing their love to you. I don't know how. This might be a whole other reading because this other person feels new. It feels who is this person that's coming in? I just see love offering. I see someone. Okay. Well, because I just see, like, whether it is you guys will be single or I don't know. It just feels like, you know, people will be attracted to you and this new energy that you are embodying. Because you guys will be very fiery and very out there and very attractive to many people because of how much success you are experiencing in your life. And so I feel like you guys will be attracting not only this person, but other people as well. They're going to find you very attractive. They're going to want to get with you. They're going to want to date you. I see options coming in the future if you were to move on from this connection. So let's look at if you were to stick around in this partnership, what would that look like? How would group number 2 feel, and how would they be if they were to just stick around and nurture this partnership with their person? Okay. Interesting. Why is this so, like, career focused? Like, a lot of these cards we have pulled is about, you know, pentacles, opportunities, ideas, business. Like, maybe you guys work together or something. I just see, okay, like, your person might be able to satisfy you in beautiful ways. They're more creative and more passionate type of people. I see if you guys decide to stick around, there will be a moment of you guys needing to have realizations and, you know, what you want and what they want, and that you are so capable. Like, one of you guys have this major queen energy where they know what they want in life and how they're going to achieve it. And so at the beginning, it feels like, I feel like even if you decide to stay, it's going to feel like you're alone. It's going to feel like you're still just doing this on your own. I feel like even if you decided to stick around, or if they decided to stick around, I still feel like there's this separation that needs to happen because so much is going on right now for both of you, especially in career. And, you know, no matter if you want to stick around or not, I feel like you are really driven right now to achieve your goals no matter what. And so that's not going to change whether you move on or stick around. And so when we progress further down into this journey of you sticking around and, you know, being in this partnership, I see like there's this moment of stagnation of like, okay, like what's actually going on here? Can we actually work it out? And I just see just this, it's like not much is happening, but if you stick around, you'll still keep enough flames going where it's like, it will still work in terms of keeping the connection glued together. So your efforts and intentions of sticking around will be effective in a way where your person will appreciate that. And it's like you both will come to this stage of like, of business ideas. Like you guys are just gonna jam out on business ideas. And then new opportunities are coming in terms of you guys partnering up on something. Maybe it feels very ideas and career related. So maybe both of you guys are career driven individuals, because I see opportunity, I see ideas and conversations and like masterminds, and then wishes fulfilled where both of you will get what you want. And I feel like you guys will come to the stage where you will be happy. You will be happy and they will be happy. And whether it is you guys, I just feel like this journey with you and your person is just this like slow and steady, consistent situation. So it's really up to you you know, judging on how you feel about it now and what you're hearing from this partnership, you know, whether if this is what you want as your person. I feel like, you know, as this progresses, it's not going to change much in terms of how your person treats you, or I just feel like what the main things are happening here is, you know, growth in terms of career and, you know, ideas, and maybe coming together in a business partnership, or doing something together in terms of like a work project, something like that. But the energy feels like, you know, it's consistent. There is passion. It doesn't feel like crazy fireworks. It doesn't feel like, I feel like just for you, group number 2, you aren't in a stage right now to be experiencing like a crazy love connection where it's like complete chemistry and fireworks, just off the charts chemistry. It doesn't feel like that is exactly what the universe has in store for you right now. What's really in store for you right now is career and smashing your goals and accomplishing things as an individual. And this person is just they can definitely complement you in this journey. I do see that being a thing, but it's not so much love and romance focused. And for them too, they also, it's like their energy mirrors you in a sense where they are also not fully, and maybe that's why you're here watching this video, because there is this just underlying uncertainty for both of you guys. Yeah, sometimes this partnership keeps like one of you guys up at night. Like you just can't seem to really put your finger on it, what's wrong or what's not working. It's just right now the energy that's going for you guys isn't like a full-on partnership, but both of you guys have things to be doing in your life to get where you want to be at before you're fully ready for that chapter of your life. So I feel like if you stuck around, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be consistent. It's gonna be whatever it is. And if you moved on, I see you guys being able to celebrate life and your achievements in such a grand way. And if you want to experience new partnerships and new love interests, I see that coming for you pretty strongly as well. I see it's pretty equal, whatever path you choose. The journey feels equally rewarding. Maybe like you guys sticking around will feel a little less exciting because it's already there. You guys know each other, you guys know what's going on. It's just, I feel like if you guys are in a consistent, like committed relationship, the foreseeable future for this connection feels like pretty steady. It's steady. It's not insane sequence of events that will happen. It's like just a steady, like chill, but like, you know, it's going. It's just simply going. I feel like you have the strength. I feel like some of you guys, maybe this connection has really affected you, and Spirit wants to say that you fully have the emotional strength and independence to get through this. At the same time, some of you guys maybe are younger, and you guys maybe have this almost like naive to the situation. So let's look at that. So group number 2, what's going on with? Okay. Yeah, it requires, like for some of you guys, actually most of you guys, group number 2, there is a level of communication that needs to happen here. Your person just wants to like get the coin in. Like they're just, right now your person is offering you this like not very exciting energy is because they are not where they want to be in life right now. They're not fully satisfied with where they are. And so they're focused on, you know, what hasn't worked out. They're focused on what didn't really come to life. And so they're just a little bit like almost not depressive, but they are a little bit depressive because they're focusing on things that didn't work out when they should be focusing on things that are working out. And they want to be the King of Pentacles. Both you and your person wants to be, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. I feel like specifically for you though, group number 2, you are close to, or maybe you guys already are there. You guys are successful individuals. And if not, then you have the capacity to get to become the Queen or King of Pentacles. I feel like that is meant for you guys to experience in this lifetime and soon here if you guys aren't already there. And for your partner or your person that you're thinking of right now, like they are wanting to get there. I feel like they're a little bit further from it, but they're kind of sad that they're not there yet and they really want to be there. And so they can't really focus on the connection and be in the present moment for anything or for anyone because they're just kind of wrapped up in that unhealthy rabbit hole of just being sad about not being where they're at in life. They wish they're, you know, at a certain point, but they're not. And so they're focused on like that separation of like what their reality is versus what they want. And so they're, you know, kind of just really contemplating and processing life where, you know, they wish they had this and they're just kind of kicking themselves a little bit. They're just kind of a little bit kicking themselves. So with that type of energy, I'm not surprised that maybe they're a little bit more reserved right now. So yeah. They do see you guys as very capable individuals. They really do. So let's see. Literally, we got the Start Fresh card. Start Fresh. The Chrysocolla gem crystal here. So whether it is meaning to move on and start fresh with something in a project or start fresh in the relationship, I feel like a fresh energy does need to come into your life, your person's life, and just overall the whole situation you guys are finding yourselves in life in general. For you guys, group number 2, you guys need to just freshen the energy up for sure. Like whether it is to just stop mulling on this connection, stop mulling on this, whatever is going on. It's time to, whatever start fresh means for you, maybe, you know, just reanalyzing what you want to do in life, what you want in life, and just going after it, you know, having a full sleep and drinking tons of water just to really encourage that fresh energy to come in again. That will really encourage, you know, you guys having a better time and a better experience in whatever it is you guys are going through. So I hope that made sense. And if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, and I will see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. How are we all doing? Everyone that chose this beautiful deck here. Let's find out if you should stay or if you should go. Group number 3. If you'd like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so immediately I feel like a lot of you guys' worries right now are not to be worried about because it's not as bad as you think. Whatever you guys have been thinking about in this relationship, in this connection, it is not as bad as you think at all. Like it feels like your person or whatever you guys are going through is simply just a some transformations can feel like it's totally massive and life-changing and mind-changing and everything changing, but I feel like you guys are experiencing just a smaller version of a transformation where it is like there is something that is blooming. So maybe because there's, you know, a few changes happening here and there, it might feel like it causes some anxiety. Like some of you guys have been like not sure, okay, like what's going on here? Things are changing, things are shifting. Like you don't want this to end. And no, I don't feel like this is ending, guys. Group number 3, like you guys are, someone in this connection is overreacting and a little bit oversensitive to something. And rest assured that you guys are experiencing a beautiful stage of the partnership where your person is seeing such beautiful things and learning so many more things about you as a person. And I see forgiveness happening, whether maybe one of you guys lashed out on each other or just did something that caused disturbance in the connection. I see forgiveness really coming to full circle. Like some of you guys are thinking like the worst of the situation. Like, oh my gosh, is the person cheating on me? Like, are they doubting the connection? Are they just not happy anymore? It's really not that. I feel like it's more so that, okay, let's get more cards here. Oh, what? I feel like you guys are like doing really well, like in this connection. The ring, like literally, like your person is thinking about proposing to you, taking the partnership to a whole nother level. I just see you guys like taking it to a whole nother level. Like they're thinking about starting a life with you. They're thinking about taking the relationship to another level, like, you know, further committing into this energy. I see them, you know, I see you guys making up and making out and just having a good time, like just reconnecting and just experiencing. Like, you guys have a beautiful connection going on, group number 3. It is a very sweet and loving situation. Like they just completely adore you. Your person adores you. They want to see good things happening for you and for them. I see you guys being fulfilled emotionally, spiritually, physically, and mentally. Like you guys must be just watching this for fun because your partnership right now is going great. There's the leadership. So I feel like your person will really be taking the lead. Like however this message resonates with you guys, but one person is going to take the lead. And like someone is really good at initiating things. And I really feel like this message is more so saying that your person is going to start really taking the initiative and taking the lead and, you know, moving this connection into a deeper experience and a deeper connection. It's just a delightful, like I see you guys just having a great time continuing this life together with just, it's gonna be a delightful time. Like it's sweet, it feels beautiful. Illumination. So whatever that might have been, you know, uncertain, whatever, you know, have caused this uncertainty or any uncertainty, I feel like if some of you guys are going to that phase of just like, hey, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. It will be illuminated. I feel like you will get the answer. I feel like you guys will get the answers you've been looking for, the clarity that you've been looking for, and just simply getting answers in general. If there has been any things that you guys were worried about or not sure about, I feel like you guys will get, you know, information will be revealed to you in terms of this connection. So I don't know why you guys are watching this, so let's just for fun see what it would look like if you moved on from this connection. How would life be like if you moved on from this connection? How will you experience life if you moved on from this connection? And then we'll also look at, you know, what will happen if you stayed. So if group number 3 moved on from this connection. All right, so group number 3, if you moved on from this connection, which I don't think you will, but for whatever reason you are, like I feel like for like 1 or 2 or maybe 3 of you guys that are watching group number 3 for this topic, and, you know, thinking about moving on for whatever reason, I feel like there will be this give and take. There will be a sense of like, okay, your friends will make sure, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Like, there will be this sort of like attention will be brought on to you. I feel like there will be this moment of like, whoa, what just happened here? It's like almost like shock, a moment of shock, and then like I feel like resting and reconsider. Like I feel like you will like almost regret doing this. You'll be like, you'll take a moment to rest and like really like reconsider like, hey, what's going on? I feel like your person will want to understand why, or like what, like they'll really ask why and like really want that from you, and then that will cause you to reconsider like, hey, like, are you sure this is what you want? Do you really want to move on? Are you really doing this? And you'll have a moment of isolation where you're going to seek answers. You're going to really look deep within yourself and really just feel into like the decisions you've made. And then on top of that, I feel like you guys will just try to like put your energy into work and focus and like getting better at what you're already doing at work. And then like the feeling of sadness of you making this decision of moving on will become really apparent, where maybe it wasn't exactly the best idea. This is like, we're honestly just doing this for fun. I feel like everyone in group number 3, like most if not all of you guys, are like in a pretty good relationship, and like whatever that has happened, it's not as big of a deal as you think. Like it's generally going pretty good for you guys, because if you actually moved on, theoretically in this other parallel dimension reality of you guys stepping away from this partnership, there will, like, it's not like really horrible, but I do see you guys second guessing yourself quite a bit and having this moment of real sadness and really feeling quite lonely as well, and confronting your demons and like, why would you sabotage yourself? And I feel like if your partner moved on from you, they will also feel the same thing. Like if one of you guys moved on from this connection right now, I see, or maybe some of you guys, like your partner is feeling this way already. I feel like that's a big message coming through. Like maybe they distanced themselves from you and they're feeling isolated and alone and lonely and really confronting their demons and like what actually happened and why they even did that. Lots of focus on base chakra, where if you guys moved on, or if someone moves on from this, like there will be a lot of focus on like, hey, like let's ground ourselves again. Let's, you know, see what's actually happening and look and put a lot of focus in career as well. Group number 3. So if you stayed in this connection and enjoyed, you guys will get to practice your leadership, or actually experience leadership. I feel like you guys will experience like, you know, like so much heart energy, just the expansion of like loving each other and loving yourself. I see you guys spreading your wings. It's just all really positive situations happening here. So if you guys were to stay in this connection instead of moving on and just, you know, nurturing the relationship, I see you guys healing each other emotionally on like such a really I don't even know what all the vocabulary is for like what this is. It's just so beautiful. There's internal, emotional, spiritual growth to be had. And you guys, it's like you guys will almost be like growing wings and like feeling like you're flying because you guys are having such a great time. Joy and stability. You guys feel really great. So let me just some clarity cards here. Clarity cards. Okay. And it's almost like, okay. The reason why I'm pulling out so many clarity cards right now is because you guys have the moving on card. Okay, so you guys are meant to experience this partnership in so many ways. It's divinely guided, and it's just absolutely one of the most beautiful connections I could be possibly reading right now, because there's lots of growth, lots of healing, lots of understanding, lots of love, lots of consideration, lots of thoughtfulness. You must go with the flow with this. The flow of this connection is that it will transform into something completely different. I feel like Spirit isn't completely revealing the message that is so down the line. I just see that maybe some of you guys know. Oh, this is why you guys are watching this, because a lot of you guys know that maybe this isn't your forever person, that perhaps this person isn't, you know, the one for you for long term, but right now it feels so right. Right now it is your person. Right now this person is your person. And so it's the biggest advice is to go with the flow, and right now the flow is to just join forces and be with this person in the most loving and beautiful and healing way possible. I feel, okay, is this person... So your person, in terms of long term, okay, this message keeps coming up now. Okay, so the reason why you guys may have been doubting this connection is because you know that they're not meant to be your full long-term partner. You have this sense of knowing that that one day you guys may have to end it, that it doesn't feel like super long term, unfortunately. You guys really are wanting to become long term and committed fully to this person, but one of you guys, or you, or both of you, just seem to just know that this isn't the one, like, forever. And I do see you guys coming into this fork in the road where you will just know. And it's not gonna, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of pain involved. I feel like you guys will just come to this point in the evolution of both of you where you will just simply know, and it will be easy, and in terms of like, hey, as easy as it can possibly be, of a sort of moving on from this beautiful journey that you both are experiencing and have been experiencing. And so it's important to, you will have the strength, you will have the courage to move past this potentially difficult time. But I don't see the separation being difficult. I see it being exactly as how it's supposed to unfold. So I see this partnership feeling like it's so right, and so you guys are doing it right now and making it happen. Anything that doesn't feel right, don't do it, and don't try to end it sooner than it's supposed to. I feel like you guys are supposed to experience the full course of this relationship with your person. So when the time comes where you guys are meant to separate from each other, it will be very obvious. It will be very clear as day that that's meant to happen. Both of you will know at basically the same time. So don't put energy into it. Don't put focus into it. This is a message coming through for sure. But everything else is equally important. So let yourself enjoy the moment, enjoy the company, enjoy the partnership, enjoy the flow of where this relationship is going, and continue going with the flow for sure. So that's the reading I have for you guys, group number 3. Hope that made sense, and hope you liked it. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 4. How are we all doing today? Thank you so much for your ongoing support, and if you'd like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. Let's find out if it is a good idea for you to stay in this connection, or if it is a good idea to move on. So let's see, group number 4. Group number 4, let's go on here. So we do have 5% on the phone there. So let's see if we can finish this reading. I'm sure we can. So group number 4, the Chariot and the Wand. Okay, Knight of Wands. Okay, so someone here really... okay. So much like career related, so much career stuff related here. For a lot of the groups, there has been a lot of career related things. So I feel like your person is just freaking focused on their like career and finances. They're not really so much, it's like the energy that they put into their career and work is so much more than they are in the relationship. So what is your person going through right now? Okay, so I don't know, like he or she just seems a little bit immature right now, and you know, it'll take time for them to really grow up to the person that you want them to be, because right now they're just really on that like fun and casual type energy where it's just they don't know, they just want to have fun and they just want to do what they do. And when it comes to seriousness, they are focused way more on their career and, you know, what they want. And okay, like this does not get any more clear. Like we have so many cards pointing towards them prioritizing career and what they're trying to achieve financially. So I mean, if you guys came here to understand your person, like they just don't have you as their priority. They don't have love life as their priority. So they are fully focused on how they can accumulate wealth and how they can become rich and like what they can do to progress themselves in career. Like I know this is a love reading, I'm like, this is just their energy that's really coming through. Like your person is just on that level right now in terms of where they are at in life. And so when it comes to like romance and relationships, they just come at it in like a type of like weaker energy. It's sort of weaker because they're just not prioritizing that right now. And when they do put energy into romance and stuff, it feels more casual. It feels a little bit flaky. It feels like not so certain. Okay, group number 4. So let's look at this deeper. Yeah, okay, like come on, like group number 4, your person is just all like, they are struggling a little bit right now in terms of what they're trying to create in careers. So they're trying to make things happen, and it's like they seem to be hitting a wall. And so like in a sense they're really ambitious, they're really optimistic, but at the same time they're not there yet. They're not where they want to be exactly, and so they're really focused on getting exactly where they want to be by, you know, being obsessed with it. Right now they're not doing like amazing financially, and they have like all these hopes, desires, dreams, goals, ambitions, so they're really going after that. So I mean, maybe you guys came here wondering what the heck is going on, and this is what's going on. Like, oh my gosh, like they're just gonna be here breaking your heart. They're just gonna be here. Like, I feel like you guys are hoping for more, have these big hopes, wishes, and desires for how this partnership will play out. And I just feel like either you will have your heart broken, or they will have, or like both of you guys will just have a bad time in terms of, you know, how you guys will feel about this partnership. I really feel like we haven't even gotten to that stage of the reading yet, but I mean, moving on will be a healthy thing for, you know, your sanity and your well-being. I just don't see them budging. Like, I see them being really strict about them being pretty focused in work and career and where they want to go, who they want to help, and how they can, you know, be rewarded from helping. Like, they're really on that level of just career, and not just, but like, you know, everyone has a time and place for everything in life, and right now they're simply in the chapter of their lives where they need to focus on work. I feel like they have a lot of things going on for them in terms of career, and they just seem like a busy bunch of people. Group number 4, you guys, as your people are quite busy in terms of work. So if you were to move on from the relationship, how will you be? If you were to move on from this connection, how will you become as an individual? How you will feel? How you're gonna enjoy life from then on? That's good. I see you guys like reconnecting with friends, reconnecting and connecting with new people. I see you guys making friends. I see you guys having an awakening of some kind where you will have realizations and like, okay, like maybe, yeah, this was a good decision of you moving on, and you guys prioritizing your well-being again. So in a sense, I feel like you guys, what will be the outcome of them? Okay. You know, you guys moving on is probably the best, the healthiest path to take, but at the same time, I don't see you guys being able to fully let go of this partnership. Why is this happening? Why is group number 4 not able to fully move on from this? It's like, okay, so it's like you are seeing how focused they are in career, and you're inspired by it, and you want to do what they're doing. It's like you almost want to gain their love by it. But at the same time, if you guys move on fully from it, I do see you guys having a progression in terms of you as an individual, where you're able to enjoy life a little bit more, enjoy life in, like, you guys are celebrating with your friends and having a blast like that. And I see things actually turning out to be in your favor in the long run. I see you guys, for so many of you guys in group number 4, I don't see you guys fully moving on though. Even though I'm trying to tune into your energy of moving on, I just see you guys struggling, moving on from this for some reason. And so there will be like a moment of uncertainty. There will be a moment of like not sure, okay, like, did you make the right decision? I feel like you guys are able to have that emotional strength to get past this. Like, this might be like an on and off situation. Like, it's not super clear to me, you know, reading into your energy, whether this is like, you know, what is exactly going to happen when you move on, because I don't see you guys moving on. I see you guys actually giving this relationship shot, like you guys are unable to fully move on from it. What's going on here, group number 4? There is this sort of stubborn energy I feel like I'm working with. I'm feeling strongly that there's almost this karmic energy happening. Like, this almost feels like a twin flame type of connection where you guys keep coming back and to each other, and you can't seem to let go at all from this connection. And there is I just see like things aren't fully clear to you, and I see sort of like a fork in the road down the line. You guys will come back to this situation. Well, it's like, are you going to move on now? Are you going to continue staying? I just see that coming down the line again. So let's see. So it's like, this tells me that this partnership is not meant to end quite yet. There's still lessons to learn. There's still experiences to be had. There's still, you know, stuff to be experiencing together. So if you guys were to stay, which you guys most likely are going to stay, I see one of you guys or both of you guys not fully appreciating each other, in all honesty. I mean, that's already happening. So that's just what the very, you know, obvious thing that's happening here. But I see you guys being able to work things out, at least temporarily. And that, you know, one person, you know, taking more than they're giving, like, you know, receiving more than they're giving. I see there's a little bit of imbalance, but I see, you know, there is light at the end of the tunnel. I do see there's this possibility of things truly working out, but I do see it being hard work. I do see you guys needing to really work hard at it, and that make sure that the romance is still alive. And I feel like what keeps us going is the romance. Like, it feels like the physical chemistry is really happening for you guys. And that's what sometimes twin flame connections can feel like, is It's really highly physically intense and emotionally intense. It just feels like, you know, there's so much going on here. Like your person keeps saying that they want casual, and there's just, it feels casual sometimes. You don't know where they stand. You don't know what's going on. And then at the same time, I feel like you guys stuck it out. If you guys moved on, I don't see you guys really moving on, because it feels like there's a big giant pull that comes towards that is happening for you guys. And what's keeping this alive is, like, you know, the sexual chemistry, the physical chemistry for you guys going on, but also like the emotional and soul level chemistry that is keeping you guys really strongly bonded. I do see you guys coming full circle actually down the road. Right now, it just seems like a little bit not so solid because of what your person's going through right now is, you know, work and just not prioritizing this stuff. And I see in the future down the road, it seems a lot more positive than, like, I feel like you're going to get your way a whole lot more. Your person's going to realize, you know, how beautiful and how amazing you are as a person. And you guys are finally going to come to this point where you guys will actually experience this beautiful unionship and a partnership. And then, you know, you being able to tell your person, like, what makes you happy, what your needs are, and all of the goodness that comes in, like, a healthy relationship. I don't feel like this feels like a twin flame connection. It's intense. It's like so much uncertainty. There's on and off energy at the beginning, especially, and then intensity will keep it going. Okay, so group number 4. Yeah, you are just so seductive and attractive to your person. And I feel like both of you and your person is just like a lot of focus and work. And sometimes you're going to feel like you're left out in the cold because they're just simply focused on work and career and projects and all of the above. And so, but later down the road, I do see quite a lot of positive things happening for you guys. So I'm, you know, it didn't start like this, but I feel like it might be worth it to stick it out. I feel like the inevitable fate and path of this connection is that whether you choose to move on or stay, I feel like you guys will be pulled back together no matter what. You guys will, like, come back. That's like on and off, and you guys will, like, come together as, like, a connection, like, for sure. And wishes fulfilled. Like, there's a lot of positive cards actually, but it's more like down the road after dealing with this annoying phase of miscommunication or, like, just disconnection or distance and not prioritizing each other, or one person not prioritizing the relationship. But down the line, I see some really great fulfilling you know, outcomes of this connection where you guys are going to come together, potentially start a family, potentially come together as a partner, and actually come together as a unionship, and that your needs will be heard. I don't know if they'll be met, but they will be heard, and you will be a little bit more strict on what your needs are and what you want to see in this partnership. So this feels like a freaking roller coaster of a relationship. So it's up to you to decide if this is what you're okay with and this is what you want, because this does look like hard work. I do see if you guys do move on, you will, like, you know, come back. You know, it's an on and off thing for a little bit here. You guys will be able to have this conversation with yourself again, whether you want to fully move on or continue to stick it out. And that's for a whole nother time and day of, you know, where you're going to be at. But right now, as you're listening to this reading, it's like, yeah, there's no escaping this person. This person is so connected to you on a soul level that there's no getting away from this person. It's like you're on their mind and they are on your mind. And there will be a level of satisfaction where you guys will be happier together and have this, like, level of commitment to each other and start to really hear each other out. But I don't feel that full on satisfying, like full on, like, happy, healthy unionship. I don't see that in the super near future. This is just where the relationship is at. So it's up to you what you're able to tolerate. And there are some positive things here to look forward to for sure. But rest assured, the physical attraction is really going on for you guys here. So that's the reading I have for you guys, group number 4. I hope that made sense. And if you'd like to consider giving it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now.